All right, I'm going to start this off with a little bit of outrage. Why is Curtis Blaydes not fighting on the main card? You're making him prelim. Look, I know he's fighting. Let me look up his name real quick because I want to pronounce this right. Rizvan Kuniev, UFC debut. Obviously, you're coming in against Curtis Blaydes on your UFC debut, so obviously you must be a big push. It makes every bit of sense to put this on the main card, like maybe a co-main event. But no, you know what? Let's make it a prelim thing. Is it prelims? If it's early prelims, it's last on the prelims, but still should be main card. How disrespectful towards Curtis Blaydes, who's been a staple at heavyweight, although never being a champion. Curtis Blaydes deserves more respect than that. Excuse me for swearing. I'm going to have to edit that out a little bit. But let's be a little real here. Curtis Blaydes has been fighting everybody who they throw at him, win or loss. And yeah, he loses to the top of the food chain, Sergey Pavlovich, who's no longer really top. He's gotten his confidence rocked a little bit. Tom Aspinall beat him. First was kind of a freak injury, so we never really got to see much of that first fight. And yeah, you know what? Whenever there's a guy who's destined for the belt, they beat Curtis Blaydes. But he has been one of the most consistent gatekeepers for nearly, I think, like a decade now. How long has he been in the sport? He's an OG that is still around. He's considered old school, and they want to do him dirty like this. All the years he's put in the UFC, I guess that doesn't matter. I guess that doesn't count. I'm champion for Curtis Blaydes to be moved to the main card. Okay? But Rizvan Kuniev, which is his name, is it's interesting. Because he is fighting an older Curtis Blaydes. Over the time, Curtis is going to get worn down. As many fights as he's had, as much gatekeeping as he's done for the heavyweight division, I do feel like he's going down a little bit. Just ever so slightly. Now, he is a very dominating fighter, but if you look at, let's look at his last couple fights, right? Jalton Almeida was handling Curtis pretty well. I mean, obviously, Curtis had the comeback win, but I didn't expect Jalton Almeida to do as well as he did in that first round against Curtis that I thought he actually did. So, for me, it's like, okay, maybe Curtis might lose this fight, but who is the guy that Rizvan is his name? I want to make sure I pronounce this right again. Sorry. Rizvan Kuniev. Who's the last guy he lost to? Was Justin Willis. You all remember Big Pretty, who lost to Curtis Blaydes so bad that his UFC career was over. It was pretty bad, actually. It was probably one of the biggest moments of trash talk going wrong in UFC history, and Curtis Blaydes shut that hype train down super bad. But like I'm saying, Curtis Blaydes, the ultimate gatekeeper. If you are not destined for the gold, you're going to lose to Curtis Blaydes. I know it seemed that way with Tom Aspinall for a little bit, but Tom Aspinall has proven that he's ready for UFC gold. But we'll have to wait and see. I think it all just boils down to how old really is Curtis Blaydes. Is he really past his prime? Can he get it done? And if he's getting older, I think Rizvan is going to be playing his cards right in the perfect timing. I think Rizvan could possibly win if Curtis Blaydes is really past his prime. However, because Rizvan does have submissions on his record, he's got ground game. But if Curtis Blaydes still has something to offer the heavyweight division, it's probably going to be a very short-lived debut for Rizvan, and Rizvan is going to be in a win or lose scenario. Because if he loses Curtis Blaydes, he has to get a win, or else it's over for his UFC career. But we'll have to wait and see. But this is the all-teller of where Curtis Blaydes is at. But still, I want to close off by repeating what I started with. This fight should not be on the prelims. And I stand on that. Now I have to go back and edit when I drop the F-bomb. But peace out. See you on the next one.